Welcome back to Listertainment, the channel with the most deceptive name in all of YouTube. We're back to see some fighters that got hit so hard that they started to think that they looked at the face of God and turned into pillars of salt, frozen in place forever. In reality, their brains got so jumbled up that their muscles stopped reacting, almost like they got shocked by a ton of electricity. Man, you can also see how their opponents are almost in shock themselves as to whether they should hit them again. But most did in order to ensure the fight was over, and you can't blame them for that. Let's get this bitch on the road. Let's start with Emily Ducote, playing the part of Medusa in her fight at Invicta FC 44 against Danielle Taylor.
Ooh, hard right hand! Taylor in trouble! Head kick!
Just freaking look at this sequence by Ducote. She parried the jab from Taylor and just pushed it down and followed up with her brilliant short but powerful right hand right before Taylor could land her left hook with any power. She then looks at her like waiting for her to come back and attack, but she was just slumped over like a dying robot. She of course went for the head kick to completely end this fight, with no chance of Taylor surviving it. Beautiful sequence of events.
Right down the middle, see there? Before that looping punch could land.
Now we have Mr. Freeze with the red shorts delivering a devastating right overhand punch. Both of these guys went for the same type of combination, a jab followed by a right hand. The difference was that Mr. Freeze here ducked his head out of the center line, while his opponent held it up high on a pedestal, ready for it to get knocked off his freaking neck. Again, he looked at him for a little bit, just waiting for something to happen, but since nothing was coming back, he delivered the same combination, just in a slower fashion, since there was no need for speed. We head to Russia now for the ACA promotion, where Hussein Kushagov stole the show with an absolutely replay-worthy knockout of Antonio Marcos.
The attention of Marco.
Oh, he's done! He's done!
What's up with these videos repeating themselves? These two guys are also trying to throw the same combination, except Kushagov was faster with both punches. They both go low to the body. Kushagov hits the shoulder, while Marcos actually lands his shot. But the follow-up straight right, only Kushagov is able to land it. And like Spider-Man, who sticks his opponents to the walls, he froze Marcos against that wall and he just couldn't move from there. Respect for Kushagov to see that he was out and there was no need to hit him again. Here we have 15-8 Phil Baroni, defeating 45-17 Dave Manet with a flurry that Sugar Ray Leonard himself would be jealous of.
Baroni caught him with the right! And closing in! Trying to finish it!
Manet was hurt already, and he just decided to try and hurt Baroni back, instead of defending or going for the takedown. But he missed his big punch that he hoped would save him, and Baroni just went ham on him. Manet didn't want to go down, or his brain was all types of messed up, that he just grabbed onto the fence for dear life and allowed Baroni to just tee off on him. The ref was probably telling him not to hold onto the fence, that's cheating, and that's why it took him a little bit long to step in. Now we have Frozone showing up to the scene in Julian Jackson, the knockout artist putting on another one of his standard showings, knocking out Buster Drayton.
Drayton is still firing back. Oh, a big left hand. Oh, a tremendous left hand. Hooked him. Drayton dropped like a tree.
Both of these guys were absolutely throwing with everything they had. And you kinda have to do that against Jackson, since that's how he fights, and unless you can move and dodge well, either you or him will have to end up on the canvas for the fight to be over. Of course, Jackson outlasted Drayton, cutting him down like a lumberjack cuts down a tree and just watching it slowly fall to the ground. And then Jackson is pointing down exactly where he's going to fall, almost yelling timber.
There it is. Look at the fall. And look at you.
We get to the ever-inconsistent Alistair Overeem, getting absolutely knocked out in devastating fashion again. This time it was Bigfoot Silva. What would you do if you saw Bigfoot in the wild? You would of course freeze, and that's exactly what Overeem did here. It's a little hard for the referee to step in right here, because although Overeem is not defending himself, and at one point his knees buckle a little, he still manages to stand up straight again, and then he does nothing and continues to get clobbered. Then Bigfoot gets tired of everybody invading his privacy because he just wants to be left alone in the wilderness, so he goes and yells at Overeem. If you happen to enjoy any part of this video, get on your knees and pray to the algorithm gods. Then give the video a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications as your penance. So what did we learn today? It's that when fighters get hit so hard that they become a statue, it can be extremely entertaining. Thanks for watching this video. Let us see each other again. You heard me, you better come back.